time to clear my browser cache.
Right? Okay, everybody, we are actually back already. Thanks for the quick break. I brought Roman here on this time to play some Amiga games.
I'm going to take you all back to 30 years ago, to the year 1985.
Woohoo!
And back at this time, the most popular game system was the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's about when this came out. But there was a computer, there were two companies, Commodore and Atari, that came out with a computer called the Falcon and the Amiga. And both of these things blew the Nintendo out of the water. But they were kind of niche. Nobody, nobody was a computer. But the processing abilities, they were fantastically superior for the time. PC, computers were still like 286 or 386. And if you had the math coprocessor, you're super rocking. Cool. Games were horrible, and but the oh jeez, let me see if I can fix that screen.
Yeah, it's a display issue because of the resolution of the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking.
No, you're gonna have to keep talking about it.
So,
admittedly, I can't deal with this.
What's going on right now? Why we're having to do it like this? It does take a little while for Roman to get all of the Amiga stuff actually booted up and start running.
Basically, I'm not actually going to plug an Amiga into the system. We're going to emulate it through a PC.
Exactly.
And so there's a couple of hurdles we have to go through.
Yep.
Now you're going to watch this play and go, "Wow, that doesn't seem like a nice smooth 30 frames per second." That's because it wasn't. Period. Even if you had a rocking system, it still had this kind of jerky movement to it. Some games were a little smoother than others, but it actually is going to look a lot like a Super Nintendo. That was your impression of it?
I agree.
Yeah.
I think there's even things about it sometimes that it's not quite Super Nintendo, but it's like in between that NES Super Nintendo. But like, what's funny is it predates both things.
Well, the beauty of it is okay. The thing is that the monitors that we're using is so blurry that it all looked great.
Oh, right.
So it's simpler why you can get a Joan Crawford at age 60 looking great on camera because they put Vaseline all over the lens. Wow, she looks beautiful.
Oh my!
But let's see. What do you think of that? Tinny.
I made that. You made that?
Which one of these things do you think would work better? Let's try this and see how it looks.
As long as it fits.
Well,
It's a little
good
better.
enough.
You still have a couple issues on your
Yeah.
your
that looks terrible.
your y-axis, but it's a little. That's
Hold on,
fine.
That's my change your life peach cobbler. Right there.
Let's try. Let's go a little lower.
Have you had any Roman's baking?
I have not had any Romans.
Because I think he brought cookies and popcorn to work before.
Dang it, I forgot that cookie did not work again.
So right now we're changing some resolutions on Roman's PC so that we can get it to project properly onto the TV. Then once that's done, we're going to have the Amiga blown up, and I'll actually switch to where you guys can see what we're doing instead of just looking at us. But right now you don't need. Nobody wants to see what's going on right now. Trust me.
Screen's blanking. Graphics cards are involved.
Yeah. Resolution changes. Super cool stuff.
All right, going with the native. It's good enough. I can see enough.
At least it's not
You're only cutting out tiny portions of your side of the.
Yeah, and admittedly, the game, it's not like it was all. Back then there was one there was one aspect ratio. That was it. Where is Pleps? All right. Well, let me see if I can just fire it straight off from the thumb drive.
Cool.
Oh, that's right. I have to reinstall.
This won't take very long.
No, it's small. It's a small program. Everything crashes.
Right.
Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna fire up Steam and we'll play something stupid on there.
Well, that's always fine too.
Something stupid like World of Warcraft.
Jeez, no, nothing that bad. No.
Dang! Oh, burn! Burn!
Didn't you used to play it or something?
I've played it for a long time.
I think everybody almost everybody in this room has played it.
Sit over here for 2 seconds. I gotta make a phone call. I'll be right back. As Roman's setting stuff up.
You want me to sit there?
Sure. So there's just somebody hanging out over here too.
It's like once I'm actually playing, then I can actually talk more than when I have to focus on getting the ROM set up.
What's a ROM?
Basically, the Amiga had. See, the problem is when Commodore went under, there were certain legal issues as to intellectual properties over the very basic programming structure of the computer. It's kind of like how Windows always ran under DOS. DOS was the backbone of everything. Kickstart was the backbone of an Amiga. And the thing is while you can get the emulator, you still had to get the ROMs. You couldn't get them in the same place. There were legal issues with that. And so you just have to basically tell it where to look for the. I've already got them in there. I just have to tell it where to look for them. Paths, there it is. And ROMs. Kickstart ROMs. There they are. Okay, and I want to get floppy drives. Let's get emulation up much higher than.
Floppy drive.
No, don't start it. Dang it. What is it?
So can you play back in vanilla?
Started when AQ came.
AQ?
That's when I started. Which was,
There it is, F12.
It was the,
I started launch day vanilla.
when did you?
First day of launch from vanilla.
Wow.
Yeah. I was playing RuneScape then.
RuneScape. Wow.
I played Louis hell for that game.
Holy cow! I made the jump from EverQuest to.
I went from EverQuest to RuneScape.
EverQuest to WoW was my progression.
Yeah, Roman was into it first, and he got me into it when Burning Crusade came out.
That was my first real expansion because I was such a noob when vanilla was out. When I
All
played.
right.
Well,
And my
Burning
controller.
Crusade changed everything. I had Gladiator for season 1.
First time we haven't had
And
anybody.
I just could not stop playing.
Look
Yeah,
there.
nice bad.
There's nobody loud.
Where did Zach
Who
go?
was? But he walked off screen.
Yeah.
There was nobody there. Just a blank couch. Did you put the same thing over?
Oh, I love seeing the delay.
No, no, no.
Take the picture now.
Yeah, take a picture.
All right. Now. Mouse. Controller.
So it's terribly complicated.
It's not so bad.
Still firing it up?
I think we have everything ready to go.
I think I love
I think I love you.
you. So
What am I so afraid of?
Oh wait, how did I go full screen on this?
It's getting late.
What?
Who was that? Wasn't that a partridge?
Who sang that song?
Yeah.
I don't know,
think I love
actually.
you. So what is this? Yeah.
What
It's a
am I
partridge,
so
isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
afraid
Yes,
that
it
I'm
is.
not sure of? Love there is no cure for.
Yeah, see, I don't know the words. That's way past the nerdery.
Whatever.
Where the hell is the full screen option?
Or I just win.
It's the only thing I need still is the full screen option, and I can't find it. How did I get to
Don't
full
you have to
screen?
start the game first?
It's
I'm pretty sure. And then you hit the box.
oh, of course.
Oh my god.
Herp.
No, I actually was playing this at my house.
Yeah. I remember trying to talk you through it too.
Yeah.
And me sitting there trying to describe, the insanity. Like, all right, well, DF0 is actually drive 1 and DF1 is drive 2. And it's like, oh, here we go. Yeah, let's show all this nostalgia just dripping through the screen.
It's
Why is your PC giving me a hard drive copyright protection error?
I don't know.
What do you have turned on in your PC that's not allowing me to stream it through mine?
That's an interesting
Watch.
HDCP.
High definition copyright protect. It's
Oh.
normally something put on there by like newer consoles, like your PS4 and your Xbox One.
It's the cable.
It's the cable.
It's a problem. I don't know how to turn off HDCP. Ooh. Usually it's a cable issue.
But normally my converter box wipes HDCP issues from my PS4.
Apparently.
But
Doesn't do it through PC,
it's
apparently.
Not doing it for your PC.
Oh no. This may be a super big wrench
Oh, uh-oh.
because I don't know how to get around that.
I don't even understand how this is possible. Do you want to just try to run it off of my...
Off the PC, yeah, it'd probably
Off
run
my
just
PC?
yeah, it'd probably run just fine. This game does not require any heavy amount of horsepower. I don't know that
Do you need only your controller plugged into my PC?
basically, yeah. And it's an Xbox 360. It's a 360 for PC controller, so it should work just fine.
Okay.
So let's move this over.
I don't need it.
Oh, it's
Because
already on
I
there.
moved everything on.
Oh,
I
okay.
grabbed a pretty similar actually.
Italy.
Yeah, same graphics, but it's going really well.
I'll shut this down then.
Yeah. This is
Hey, the things we do for vintage.
Yeah, I know, right?
You guys, we want to play vintage games for you, and we're trying so hard to make this happen.
If they're here after midnight, I think they're
I know, right?
true fans.
Alright, well, let's see how this is going to go down on there.
First of all, I have to change it to the Amiga screen, which wasn't right in the first place. And I need to do.
About to say, no, you got the right symbol and everything. The only thing better now would have been the boing ball.
Music doesn't need media capture.
Anyway, particular game that I was going to show off is it is probably one of the more violent and gory games that was ever made for the Amiga.
Violent what?
Violent and gory.
How do you need to
Gory.
mess with all the settings to get it to
Sorry, with
play?
braces it sounded like gory. But, well, yeah, once you got
You
UAE.
need to get into your settings and make it all play, and then I'll make it show up on the screen.
Alright.
So,
Oh man, I should brought a USB extension cable.
sorry y'all. Hold on, let me.
And the good
It-
news
it's
is
just
the more
fine.
time they take with this, the less time they have to play it.
Yeah. Oh.
That's just wrong, Justin.
What? Just saying.
I'm just saying what I'm thinking.
Yeah, bottles on this computer.
Alright, where's WinUAE? Actually, I don't know where you got anything on the system.
Sorry guys, we're trying.
Is this,
That's
okay,
that's
there's
just all your stuff. It's under Amiga games. Just hit back.
Oh, okay, here you go.
Oh, I think so.
Roman stuff. That's what I did.
Good enough. Okay, A500, that's good. We have the controllers plugged in.
13 viewers.
Crazy.
It's fine.
Okay, controllers in. Oh, I can barely see that far. Floppy drives, let's boost that up.
Drop the dog.
And paths, you got the quick start ROMs in there.
Have you seen this? Krampus?
Oh, is it like a
Okay.
screen?
That's what I had wrong.
Oh,
I had all this wrong.
Yeah.
This is
and
the stuff that you're changing that I didn't do right.
ah,
And it's not why I did
There's a hole in this story.
One, two.
They're so afraid about balls.
We're almost
Okay.
there, guys.
and let's see if
We passed midnight. It's officially Sunday, November 8th.
Fish it tomorrow.
It's officially tomorrow.
all right, let's see if we're going. There we go. Gotta get out of the hacker. Okay, I gotta admit, okay, back in the glory days, you didn't have the internet to get your games for free, or to steal your games for free. You had bulletin board systems, which was basically a dude that hooked his computer up to his phone line. And basically you would go on there and he'd have like an upload-download ratio, but unless you had like it was insane how much money people would spend just getting these games transmitted to each other. You know, that you would call like, you know, people would call like European numbers and stuff. Like, you know, and calling overseas was ridiculously expensive back then. But there's no way I could afford to do those things. Otherwise, I'd just buy the games. But instead, you get if you found what was called the sysop of the bulletin board system, which is the dude who owned the computer. You'd ask him like, "Hey, so can I get an unlimited upload download ratio? I'll just, you know, I'll only go on at midnight, you know, or I'll only go on late at night." And from there, you could go on and my whopping fast 14.4K modem would download very slowly these, I don't know, 1 megabyte games, you know, which is insanely tiny by today's standards.
Did you get it started?
But yes, we're going.
We're going, guys.
And
Amiga works.
I guess can we get it up on the big screen, or is that even going to be possible? Not going to be possible. Oh, this is going to be fun to play on a little screen then.
Do you want to sit at the front of the table and try to get a little closer?
Let's see.
I know it's hard for you to see. They can see it fine. I know it's hard for you to see.
Now the trick is, it's like okay.
This isn't how we plan to do it. So he doesn't have it on the big screen, guys. He has it on my tiny monitor, 5.5 feet away from him.
Really, the monitor you can't output to the TV?
No, because it's actually running directly through my PC. It's not going over there, so there's no signal even hitting the TV.
Okay. Now, also too, I have to remember exactly how to skip the intro sequence in this because
It's pretty cool. Moses is at the
no, I said
Parthenon.
remember Nintendo.
Or no, he's at Stonehenge, but nicer.
That was considered the best at this time. And yet, this was out. People didn't even know this was.
Try spacebar or. So that's just the broadcast. So. Oh. I'm sorry. This is your here.
Oh, that's way better.
Zach. There, now you can actually play it. That would have helped so much from the very beginning.
Otherwise, like playing postage stamp. All right. See if we can.
Zach killed it.
Nope. This game's load times are just really long.
And here's the thing: is it's quick on the emulator. In real life, it was just like, okay, load it up and wait. I remember I originally had when my first computer was a Commodore 64, and the Commodore 64's floppy drive was the size of the computer. It was this separate, huge device, and it was a super step up because the step down from that was a tape drive. And the early modems were like, and you've seen the movie War Games, stupid phone that you put on it. That was a modem back in the day. Right. Ours was a whopping 300 bauds. That's right. Hell, that made your hat pop right off your head with speed.
Hey, it's a bot.
Baud?
Baud?
It was bauds. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh wait, here we go. All right, I guess we're doing player one, and heck yeah, we're gonna make gore. I always go Red Knight, just because his starting location gave you the ability to actually like survive. All right.
It's the nearest place I can get a pack of Mountain Dew.
Go to the extreme store.
Like, so
All right.
Just go back out here onto Kelly Lane.
Now,
head toward the highway. And there's a gas station on the left-hand side. It's a nice, big-sized gas station.
Now, the way that this game works is what we have is okay. We've got the game map here. All these little locations, see little stone benches, I guess what they are. Those are basically ruins. There's an item in each of those 4 quadrants that we have to collect and then get to that center ring. On top of that, there's all variety of weapons and everything else, and everything wants to kill you. And there's 3 other knights that are also trying to collect these things at the same time. There's also a dragon that's just going to start flying around, and that thing's a whole nightmare to try to kill as well. But let's just go right here to this first little ruin. Let's.
1985 gore.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Although it starts real light because you only fight maybe a monster or 2, and then it gets to where you're fighting so many monsters, the ground's covered in gore. You know, it's ridiculous. And I got to remember how to kill these things without getting my ass whipped, because it was actually. Oh, there we go. Ah, dang it! On these guys.
It's like the knights of St.
Oops. How do I control powers? I can't remember how to control powers. No, oh shit, there was another. Eventually you start fighting like 2 at a time. And actually, that was the reason to start Red Knight, was because if you try to come back here at a lower level, you'll have to fight 2 or 3 of these guys at once, and it's impossible.
So this is what this game looks like.
Interesting. Come on. Come on. Another one?
We still have 12 people on watching.
Well, that's right. I can block, but I don't think it does any good against these.
So do you remove?
Can we get audio? Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay, so there was my turn.
You're dead?
Yeah, you lose a life. And luckily you don't really lose anything fighting those guys, just a life. You know, you just lose a life. And now I gotta wait for the enemies to play their little turns out while they go and snatch my loot.
Loot snatching?
Mm-hmm.
Not cool.
But the nice thing is I can just go kill one of them and take it all from them.
So what's happening right now? Can you explain? Like, I missed the beginning.
Well, basically, okay, so, well,
Yeah, he has already.
Yeah.
You explained it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got to try that again.
So it doesn't scroll at all. It just.
It's that one map. Nope, no scrolling. It's this particular game was all just one screen, and you just got to fight in it.
All right, here we go. More nights.
Here we are. Oh my gosh. So what is this guy? Like an alien?
Some sort of giant.
It looks like a weird combination of like a minotaur meets a xenomorph.
Oh, that's right. I got to get that. That attack, I think, does a little bit more damage.
A little bit in the head, right? Without it being so elongated. That's like a little bit of.
A lot of the time too is like avoiding copyright issues, and so it's like let's make our own thing. Nice. Yeah, I got to do those swings. They do more damage. Oh, that just one dude. Okay, I guess I killed off the bulk of them. And I got 24 gold out of killing him. So. And we are done with.
Yeah, I know, right? 24 gold.
Oh, he's gonna take me on. Okay.
More for your gold.
Another knight is gonna try and take me on now. The gods pause for a moment.
The gods pause for a moment.
I like that.
What a excuse for a loading screen. Am I right?
Do we know in which mythological verse this is based? Is it Norse?
I say Forgotten Realms.
Forgotten Realms. So Drizzt could come pop out.
Yeah, we might see beholders, stuff like that. Come on.
You're like gutting this guy every time.
Oh, yeah.
He like bleeds from his stomach and then he walks around like
Oh,
nothing.
oh, oh.
Thou boss! Dude! Are you kidding me?
That just
Yeah.
happened? That just happened.
Are you kidding?
Now I'm gonna take his dagger. Oh yeah, I got all his daggers. I'll take his gold. There we go. I'll take his gold.
I didn't realize this was going to be half as cool as what just happened. Everything in the last, 15 seconds was awesome.
Now there's a city I can go to and gamble and do some other stuff, but
That was awesome.
all right.
Ninja guy. Remember,
Oh my, yeah, completely.
Oh, I gotta swap discs.
So you played the game for 6 minutes. How do you have to change this already in order to?
Because the monsters in this zone are on disc 3. That's why.
My
It's all
God.
things we get for vintage.
For vintage.
Let me see. I need to go.
This is that's glorious.
There's an easier way to do this.
Yeah, in WinAE, I don't know how you do it.
Hit it. Oh, here it is.
What?
I just gotta-
Okay. That's like I don't know what you're talking about.
Unfortunately, I can't set up three drives because this game was made in a time when
Yeah.
nobody had 3 drives, and so.
So my sister yelled, "My loot!" when you died, followed up by Megan being like, "Stupid snatches."
All right.
And then my sister came back and said, "Sounds like Doom gameplay." So she's obviously recognizing some music cues that must be similar to Doom's.
Well, I gotta tell you, this came out way before Doom.
Way before Doom, so
Yeah.
it'd be Doom copying.
Although I remember
a
when
little bit of
I
this.
remember when Doom first came out.
Yeah.
And I was trying to make it run on a 486. You had to run it in a window this big. Uh-oh.
Oh, you just got owned by a mud monster.
I wasn't paying attention. Dang it.
Rat men
It's an ROG.
looked like a mud monster to me when I
Dang it.
turned my head. I don't know.
like he just came out.
Now, let's see.
Yes.
Okay, good. The enemy knight, sometimes they'll just come back and try to kill you until you just kill them off. And eventually they'll run out of lives and then they're out of the game. And so are you. So.
Boy, there was a lot of enemy knights.
I want to
There's-
see
oh,
more.
there's 3
I
of
want to
them.
see more beheadings when you've already disgraced a man.
Oh, you didn't see the giant turn me into just my body parts fly everywhere when he smashed me?
Obviously not.
Oh.
I missed the good stuff before I saw that. Cause that was rocking where you just cut that guy's head
All
off.
right, here we go. Ah, there we go. I gotta remember how to get these guys. Oh! Dang it, there we go. What was the trick to these guys? I can't remember. Oh, come on.
No.
I cannot take another one of those hits.
How do you know where your life meter is? Is there not
You
like,
you die.
you just
Yeah.
Okay, you did it.
Yeah, I'm getting him.
Oh!
Oh! Dang it!
Nope.
By the way, this game's hard, actually.
I see that. I see that.
2 lives left. Okay.
It's like a messed up precursor to Dark Souls.
Oh, and
here also.
this guy's getting frisky, and he wants to take me on again. All right, we're gonna do some. Dang.
This is not happening. We're switching discs again. So then after you defeat this knight, then you gotta go back to the other disc.
And fight the mud monster again.
Cool.
Well, I'm gonna have B and C, and I don't think it's gonna go back to A that often. So
How many discs are there?
3.
It's ABC.
It's a small game.
Yeah.
It's only got 3. There's one in here like abandoned places, like 8 discs or something. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game's pretty cool. I want to see him cut more people's heads off.
This was one of my favorites when Amiga days.
I bet. Oh, this is the guy. He cut off his brain.
He threw a dagger at you. Why
He-
can't you just pull it out?
He can.
Oh.
He's gotta go back.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Yes!
Oh, he died. He dropped dead before I could get him.
He just didn't want
By the way, this is before Mortal Kombat. And
He was
fatalities.
so prepared though.
I can't take
He like
it.
presented himself to
He's
you
got
all
nothing.
nice and
He's got
loser
nothing
like.
I stole all the stuff. He doesn't have anything, so. Oh, you can always tell when another knight's is coming for you, because they make a beeline.
Oh, it said the next day. At first I thought it was coming up with that disc screen.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can kill this damn thing.
Offer a magic item within Stonehenge, and Danu will grant you a longer life.
you a pagan god or something.
No, probably.
A druid.
Let's see if I can.
If he's a druid and he can't become a werebear, then he messed up and he's not as good as Diablo 2. I always played werebear when I played druid class. I loved being able to turn into a werebear.
Druid in Diablo 2?
Absolutely.
Expansion. That's the expansion.
Yeah. And you can become a werebear. It's awesome. Such a cool class.
Wasn't there the necromancer too?
I think so.
Is that an expansion?
No,
No, that was an original
What
character.
was the druid and the assassin, right?
I don't remember who were the DLC characters. I
Cannot use that
mixed them all
attack.
together because it's been so long.
You're about to go.
I know he's gonna. There we go. Nah, there's probably 3 other of those damn things. Come on!
Nice work.
No! Are you kidding me? I don't know how I'm still alive. Come on. I wish I could remember how to throw freaking daggers. No!
Flash wound.
Oh, you guys wait to see if the dragon attacks. That thing's crazy. It's just a big head on the screen.
Who's the red knight looks like Santa?
Oh no! Oh no! It's not. There we go.
Nice work.
Oh.
Yay!
Wrecked him.
There's only 2. Wrecked him. You destroyed him.
Wrecked him.
Hashtag wrecked.
Kill him.
Hashtag wrecked.
What the hell?
Hashtag forever alone.
Wait, what the hell?
Referencing hour 1 of our stream today.
What the?
Lasted for.
Oh, it bugged.
What bug?
It's
Wow.
according to that, it treated it like I died.
Oh, you totally died.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's coming for me now.
Poor Amiga games.
Okay, now I gotta go after another knight.
Yeah.
But I can beat knights easier than I can the monsters. Hopefully he's got some loot too.
Yay.
And cut off that.
Can you earn lives back?
Yeah, but I don't remember how.
Anything all I know is
They always throw a dagger. I love it.
Oh.
There's
Just cut that. Yes.
good block.
Awesome.
Oh
No.
no! No!
Oh! Oh! That was your head!
Yeah. I think I just ended
That
the
was
game.
not bloody.
Was that it for the game? That was it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
The all right.
Well, good thing.
Try this again.
Between setting it all up and you completely dying, we only used half our time.
Be a different knight. Be the orange knight.
There's multiple.
Let me
knights.
try.
Do they have different
let's-
abilities?
Let's go green knight.
Sir Jeffrey.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to. I don't have enough time to play the whole game through
Yeah,
anyway.
Is there do any of these knights have like? Is there any difference? It's just color.
Color.
It's palette swap.
Yeah, that is it. It's starting region, which
Then-
is actually very important in the game.
Did they give it Ninja Turtle colors on purpose?
Nah, just because those colors showed up really well in this color palette.
Fair enough.
All right. Oop. Oh, what are these things?
They're like chicken blob.
Oh, I remember these.
The only
things.
turtle's color that they don't have is Donnie, but they have a green one.
Yeah, I remember these things. They're actually not too tough. Except they try to choke you.
Rolling heads.
Yeah, they try to snare you.
Against the critters.
Some of the monsters are significantly easier than others. These just kind of, there's a lot of them.
How come sometimes your guy just sticks his sword in the air like he's never doing anything?
You're
Like an upward strike?
Exactly. You have one button in your controller, and so it's if you hit in an upper angle. What was the dagger? The problem is I can't remember how to daggers.
Our dagger's supposed to be like more like
They're handy.
Yeah.
They're just handy because you can.
Oh, whoa.
And there is a practice mode in doing it.
Yeah, who needs practice?
There we go.
Not us.
All right, cleared those guys away and loot. Just some gold.
Better than
I haven't checked up in the chat in like forever.
People haven't really been chatting for a little bit. We're getting chats, some people in the chat here and there. Definitely a major thank you to the 12 people who have still stuck around on the stream.
Yeah, that is kind of
Total boss, right?
amazing.
It
Total
is.
boss.
We've been
Is
streaming
it far
now
outside
for
and right on? Is it hip slick and happening in a
Yeah.
rad way?
totes. So we're in the middle of hour 17 of our stream. It's been going really well, playing some Amiga games. It's been pretty cool.
Is that your game?
What do we
We've
got?
raised a
Oh,
lot of money
orcs.
today too. Look at this cool character. Oh no!
No, don't do
Oh
that.
no!
Oh, see, now you blink.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
You hammer just for a little bit.
Oh my god. More guys? Oh no.
I can't remember how.
Nice.
The overhead chop does a lot of damage.
I bet. It takes forever too. That animation's super slow.
Yeah, that's the problem. Nice.
You cut him in half!
It's called bifurcating. Oh!
Oh, and then you got your head lopped off with an axe.
Then he got decapitated.
It goes.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, when decapitated. What was that word for when you get chopped in half?
It's bifurcated.
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 Wow.
Out there, there's bridges and laundry and whichever one you want.
Bifurcated.
Oh, you're gonna play it tomorrow, aren't you?
I'm totally using that word always.
I learned from The Simpsons.
That's right.
Really?
Too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Treehouse Horror.
Makes sense.
Principal Skinner gets bifurcated.
That's awesome.
All right, I gotta try these guys again.
Oh, this is for appropriate.
I think if you just stand still and press it, it does something, doesn't it?
It's not plugged in. You're not. Wait, actually,
dang it.
is that plugged in?
The axe or the sword? Which one are you?
I'm the sword guy.
Is there audio through that?
The nice
Are you
thing is
kidding?
it doesn't it's not like Dark Souls. It doesn't respawn. It doesn't respawn the characters. So basically,
want
the
more
monsters
volume?
that I didn't kill, I'll have to fight again. But
All I see is
Just
blood.
so you know, if you do need game
Like, I
audio,
seriously
it
don't
only
see anything
comes,
but
it's
blood.
coming through the headphones.
oh, I don't.
Okay. I mean, the stream can hear the audio, the game audio.
Oh, okay. As long as
and,
they
Lost
can hear
it
it.
and it turns out Justin can hear the audio over here now because he's wearing the headphones.
So he's hearing the. That's all it is.
Is that?
I gotta hear this. I want to know if it reminds me of Doom.
That's over. Oh,
Oh my God! How many of these bastards I gotta kill?
It's completely Doom. That's so great.
I grew
Oh, keep listening. You're gonna like the sound effect when I kill this.
No, I'm so close. I grew up on Walkers.
that's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yeah!
When it's bleeding like that, you hear it go. It's nasty.
That cow being
It's gross.
Oh, go back to this.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Is that it?
You hear it?
After the pile of bodies. Okay, good. That was it. Gold and hey, the rune to the valley. There we go. That's the item you need to move to the next sector. But I'm probably just going to kill more things.
Use it like a super weapon.
It's a lot like Dark Tower. There's a theme of games I like, it seems. Or at least when it came to old games.
Did he tell them about Dark Tower?
I was tempted to bring it over. It was a game that came out in the 80s. It was this. It took D batteries, and it's hard to describe it, but it was pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, probably some more of those little bouncing things I could kill.
Ominous music.
My sister said arterial bleeding. Good times.
What does arterial?
But your arteries are very large.
Your
veins
arteries
for
and your
supply.
veins.
It just got
So it just means gushing blood from your arteries.
Fuzzy little thing.
Remember that movie Crash?
Yes, it's just like this.
It's like that.
Usually you can just kind of keep swinging with
When
these
they all
guys.
form together and create the big fruity ball and roll down the hill, running over and eating people at the same time.
Leaving nothing but bones.
So bad.
Wow, that's it?
In like the greatest way.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just like super hard to kill. And they're super hard to get through the waves, and then sometimes it's like, oh yeah, you killed them all. That's easy. All right, I think I'll go into the next valley here and see what we got. Because every valley has 2 different kinds of monsters.
Oh, okay.
So there's only 8 types of monsters?
Pretty
'Cause
much.
For the 8 valleys?
Well, technically there's a few other, because there's the other knights and there's the dragon, which I haven't seen him show up yet.
Oh.
That'd be cool to see the dragon show up before we end.
Eventually, it's going to start showing up here soon.
Dreaded black knights.
Those are the those are the NPC. Those are the
I was
non.
about to
Basically,
say,
the other 3
It's
knights.
just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. Oh, these things. Damn it!
What you gonna do? Bite my butt?
Is that Scar from?
That seems like
From
the guy
Lion
from
King?
Lion King. I was about to say Lion King.
Whatever it is. It's
I gotta remember how to.
This thing.
There we go. You just gotta time it.
Oh.
Not like that.
Is he gonna run by? And, oh.
No.
I was hoping he'd run by and bite your face off or
No.
something.
Okay.
Oh, this has turned into something kind of cool.
Yeah, I did. I'm completely into this right now.
Because well, it's something you haven't seen. That's-
Exactly.
I have no.
Idea what's going on?
Well, I don't get it.
This was in a time before SpongeBob SquarePants. And
There's nothing to
Well, I
get.
don't care of SpongeBob SquarePants.
it is. It's really old. That's the scary thing. Oh, dang it!
It's like
You getting wrecked?
fighting King Hippo.
Yeah, I
This is like.
Here we
I don't even know. It's like just mobs of fools.
Oh! Yes!
You got impaled. You
That
got impaled.
when Scar becomes a unicorn, he will impale you.
Yeah, he should have done that to whatever his butt was.
And notice that the AI knights just kind of aimlessly wander.
They just wander in circles. Yeah.
Eventually, they just decide to come after you.
My sister said a fine
That's
thrust.
fine. Trust.
A fun thrust.
Oh,
Might
dang
have
it.
suggested
Hey,
a
Justin,
fence.
hit 2 on the keyboard.
a touch. I do confess.
Perhaps a parry here and there.
It's in all caps too, so it's kind of awesome.
Admittedly, though,
A fine thrust.
it does sound weird going, my sister said it was a fine thrust.
Ooh, baby. That is a little creepy.
It's like that's something
Oh, it's
you don't
these
hear every day, or say every day. In your case,
Yep.
Kill the orcs.
bah, bah, bah.
Yes!
Bifurcated. That should be like on every game.
Bifurcated.
That should be on every game.
Means you get cut in half.
Oh no,
They
dude.
just taught him
You,
that word.
Oh. Hashtag
I am going to defy
like
your
the
limits.
cat table, but it's
Hashtag bifurcated.
Hashtag bifurcated.
Yes.
And I think playing this game makes me realize why I like Dark Souls.
Probably.
Punishing game.
They should have that in like Black Ops 3 or something.
Bifurcation.
Hashtag bifurcation.
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat does it.
Well, it's like when you're doing knives.
When you're doing the throwing knives. Overhead.
No, don't do the tank. See, I'm trying to go for that overhead swing, but he tends to do the.
Oh, that was close.
The overhead swing is good because it kills him. Quit doing that. It kills him really fast if you can nail it.
Bifurcated.
Oh, there's gonna be. This is probably the Valley Key. There's so many guys here.
This is trifurcation.
What are trifurcations?
You want to see him drawn and quartered?
What's the tricycle?
Thing with 3 wheels.
There you go.
So what is trifurcated?
Bifurcated is cut in 2 halves. We'll trifurcate.
Oh, Sean.
There you go. You got the idea.
So it would be drawn. What would it be if you were drawn and
Yeah.
quartered?
Quadruplicated.
Shink shink Wolverine.
Quadruplicated.
Snick.
I want to see that.
Schnicked.
Another mic. Okay.
Quintuplicated. I want to see that.
Quintuplicated?
Maybe
You want to have
Tuplet?
5 children?
quintuple. I don't know the real word.
That's when you choke on 4 kids.
Vocabulary.
I mean, you had the right idea. You just it got weird. It got weird when you're talking about actually cutting up 5 children. got a little weird. Quintuplicated.
Wait, is it quint bifurcated?
Dang, that was brutal right there.
Which
You can't say quit bifurcating.
What's he got? I want.
we are
Quintuplicated?
getting silly.
I'll take his
I
gold.
don't know. Whatever the thing is for quint.
Yeah. In fact, I'll go into the city next, and
There's a city?
yeah,
You just don't fight things?
Oh, yeah.
let's go to the city. Oh,
Can
it's
you
gonna
buy
make
any
me
sword?
switch discs? It's gonna make me switch discs.
I got it.
It's totally gonna make
Okay, good. Let's see.
Merchant.
Is the city gonna
New
be
swords.
just one screen too? The whole city?
Yeah, it's like where
Oh,
you want to
buy some
go.
new gear.
Yeah. I can totally afford the better sword.
What?
And oh man, I'm actually got some cash.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god, you can buy the boss. Look at that armor.
Yeah. Now the other knights seriously gonna come after me.
Yeah?
Oh,
Can I
yeah,
afford the
'cause
healer?
They want your new gear.
Oh, I can't
You
now.
just you have like
Because you only have 4 gold left.
Just think of the modification you can do with that new
Is
sword.
there like
Total bifurcations. Tough.
4 gold? Yeah, I'll just exit.
Tell me he's got
Unfortunately, that's right. You can't buy the healer. You have to donate enough money to heal you. And what enough money is?
Go back to the healer.
He's not going to do it. Let me see if
Does he talk
She
like
wants to
Barry
hear the
White?
music.
Because he looks a little bit like Barry White.
the tavern. Actually, I love the graphic in there.
The healer music was cool.
Oh, it had that ancient Orient kind of thing. More beer. All right, here we go. More beer.
Oh! Die.
That makes total sense.
Nice.
All right, 2 more. Okay, 2 more.
Didn't before.
Do we win? Well, okay. Well, we're now broke.
He threw the dice and I was like, oh, I get it now.
You're like,
I thought he was saying the punchline of a very funny joke.
What were you just doing?
Both those knights are gonna come
That's
out.
not
I was gambling to see if I could get some.
He was throwing die, bro.
yeah, someone dice.
Rolling bones.
He was throwing bones.
Ah.
Hey, don't forget.
God's pause for a moment.
Can't do that. Ever again.
We really are approaching hour 18 of a live stream, aren't we?
Now, fortunately, I got better gear, so this dude's not gonna last long.
See, I'm really hoping that now would have been the perfect time for my sister to say a fine thrust.
Nice.
Look at your guy's chest now. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh.
He's really
No, he had gear I could have stolen. Oh, well. Oh, he has a whole whopping gold.
Wait, 1
Well,
gold.
that's mine.
Finally came to realization.
Oh, there's the dragon.
Dragon!
Oh, and it fights me. Dang it. Okay, I'm so dead. Let's see if I can kill this thing before it just incinerates me, or it bites you. It just eats you. Okay, well, good. You guys got to see pretty much almost. Oh, well, there's a few monsters you didn't see. But.
No, we're doing good. We have about 8 minutes before we gotta go. Whoa! Fight him!
No, I gotta get him. I gotta gotta get him down. He's gotta put his head down, and then I gotta.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, you survived!
No, there it
Not
goes.
really.
Yeah. You got wrecked.
Is
That
that
was-
incinerated? Hashtag incinerated.
You don't have to hashtag everything.
I want to.
Megan said, "Good show, chaps."
Good show, chap.
And that was it.
Yeah,
Wait, he comes to rob my grave?
I guess so.
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
so it's,
and
you like
there's-
have to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much done with this one.
Well done.
Fair enough. I'm actually glad we got this to work.
That
This was completely worth it.
It's a fun
It
game.
took us all of what 10, 15 minutes to get set up, but worth it for 45 minutes of like almost gameplay. So
Now it makes me wish that I had brought along a couple of the great demos for it, like Eat It Raw or Space Demo or Spaceballs demo or there's
Spaceballs?
It was called the Spaceballs demo, but
Oh my God.
these crews would always, these little coders would always come up with these little demos to try to show off their programming prowess, and they always, and they were usually really entertaining, like the way what they put together, but they were also kind of like at the time basic,
Yeah.
some kind of vector graphic kind of skill, but I got other games on here, and unfortunately, none of them are as quite as amusing to watch as this one. Alien Seed might have been. Alien Seed was a game that all the design was done by H.R. Giger, who did Aliens and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. In fact, it opens up with a guy having a nightmare with something opening his skull and sliding something in. I don't have Dark Seed.
Oh, we
pulled
don't
up.
have it here.
No, I don't have it in there.
Oh, wow.
That would be cool.
It could be downloaded super easy though, admittedly.
Yeah, we got
There's no
very
time.
little time. So.
Yeah. But so there you go. You guys got to see the Commodore Amiga and its glory.
I'm like crawling around. Well, I guess we could always go to commercial a little bit early and then come back a little early instead of sitting farting around just not doing anything. So
Sure. Actually, well, I don't know. Let me look at the other ROMs on here and see if there's anything that's short and sweet and interesting.
what's next?
Next up, I believe, is
Halo!
5.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, Halo?
So yeah, right after this,
Sweet.
we're gonna bring Brian on, and Brian is going to do the first hour of the new Halo 5 campaign. He's already played through it. It's not like it's his first time playing the game, but for a lot of us, it's going to be the first time seeing new Halo 5. So I'm pretty pumped just to watch.
Me too.
This is a game called God.
Punch, just
Gods.
big words,
Yeah,
big words.
it was,
Cool. Well, this is a new game, so we're gonna try something else out
we don't have
for
a
about
whole lot
5
of time
minutes.
for it, but hopefully I can get it going a little bit. Yeah. This was one of the best looking platformers I think I've ever seen on this system. It had an interesting soundtrack too. See, the other game didn't really have a lot of great music, but this one actually, it actually.
I didn't really get to hear a lot of the music from the other one.
Bitmap Brothers created
Bitmap Brothers.
Yeah, they had great games.
Oh my gosh.
They had the Chaos Engine, and they had
A
well,
little engine that could.
no.
They completely.
Nice try though on
Completely them.
I heard engine and I'm like,
Frame of reference for a child.
The
It's okay, Eric. It's a good frame of reference.
it was a good try. I'll give credit.
Very good.
Checking for drives. Yes. Please see disc 2 instead of telling me to swap.
Begin quest, gods.
Yeah, this one there wasn't loads and saves. There was passwords to get
Uh-huh.
to resume the level.
Fair enough.
oh dang.
Loading level
That
1.
would be kind of like, I would rage for that because I'd like need to go to the bathroom, pause, come back. I don't even know this.
Whoa. This is weird.
Like, this semi version of Hercules.
Oh, there we go. That's right.
Triforce.
It's a little bit like
Ninja Turtles for NES.
Yeah.
Now the thing is,
The original Ninja Turtles game.
this
turn into a flying thing and a werewolf.
this game actually did something.
Altered Beast.
Oh, Altered Beast. Yeah, Altered Beast. Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking Shadow the Beast. I was like, that was actually on this system. It's Altered Beast. Rise from the grave.
I know people have fond memories of Altered Beast, but I think that game's overall a giant pile of trash. But you know,
You might want to you might want to listen to the sound effects on this.
on this,
Yeah, it's got some pretty crazy sound effects.
Is that a helmet?
Nah, just jewels.
get the key. Are you Arnold?
Might as well be.
Okay.
That's the best name for a great.
He's King Leonidas.
That's neat.
No, the best for looks like a pretty masculine but not too smart. Whatever god this is. The best name would probably be
Dennis.
The Menace.
It's gotta be a big bold word
What's
Oh
wrong with
and
Dennis?
it's gotta be long.
Didn't know what was going on, did you?
no,
I
I didn't know where you were taking that.
I was
Jared.
gonna give them to you.
Philadelphus.
Philadelphus.
Philadelphus is this guy's name, according to Eric.
How about Agamemnon? That was always a fun one.
Agamemnon.
Yeah, that was a real dude.
Dude.
No, Agamemnon's boring. The moment you say Agamemnon, I'm bored. I want to go to bed. It's the most boring name in history.
All right, how about Severus?
Severus
That's a pretty
Snape?
sweet name.
That's what I think of.
See, this game actually, the AI did something very interesting though. If you were playing good, it just made everything really hard.
Interesting.
It would tune the difficulty to how well you were doing.
Really? Like
Yeah.
on the fly?
Yeah.
That's
And-
actually a really smart game.
And well, the problem is and
Yeah.
it makes it that it's well, I call it the Mario Kart effect. It's like, oh, you're all way in lead, but the bad guys will always be just fast enough to be just right behind you.
Yeah, like catch-up mechanic.
Yeah.
Cool.
But the problem is that if you turned on like unlimited health, it got to where you had to like just kill. You had to shoot things like 1,000 times to kill it.
Are the kids upstairs asleep?
Cool.
Yeah, they're out.
So I'm glad you were
But
able to
anyway,
show us the first
yay.
world. That's just really neat.
Yeah, there was that was gods.
But cool. Well, we are going to actually go to commercial. Roman's going to close out the program, so you guys are going to see just the extra life thing, and then once that happens, we're going to go to commercial here, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes, and you're going to see the first hour of Halo.
Awesome.
So cool.
And there we go. And back in control.
I love Halo.
All right, guys. It may take 10 minutes for us to break everything down that we're going to be doing. Roman has his PC all set up and all that jazz. So
I have to turn off the coal engine that
Right.
powers Amiga.
power down the plant. All right. So we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll start Halo 5 on Xbox One.